to the pot based on your discussion?
I think this whole conversation keeps bubbling up into change and understanding how to manage scalable change. Schools don't spend a lot of time looking at the value of what makes an impact and what doesn't. If you don't spend money, time or resources on the things that don't make an impact, you spend that time, money and resources on things that might. We talked a little bit about the most progressive organisations I've ever seen have an R&D philosophy at their core. They keep actually test modelling new ideas in order to keep the whole organisation moving forward. And we were talking a little bit about what we've seen in schools, and I've seen the most progressive schools I've seen have that philosophy, and they create what I call test modelling environments. They actually create situations, sometimes large, sometimes small, it doesn't have to be big, in order to test out new ideas about collaborative learning, about design of space, use of furniture, acoustics, all those different dimensions, and evidence and practice. So
Chris, are you saying that actually it's a...
You need to start to scale things because you're involving people, it's practically based, you're not spending loads of money on taking people off to some room somewhere to hear some so-called expert, I almost said quite longer, talking supposed informal way about what's coming.
What's the challenge to this happening? That's very clear, makes sense. Schools need to review what they do.
I personally think you've got to make the most progressive schools in the world champions. You've got to lift them right up so they're visible, and you've actually got to describe in a number of different ways because there are a number of different audiences that are looking at this. You've got to remember all this conversation really has a number of different communication channels. You talked earlier about you've got your policymakers, you've got those who lead schools, who I think are amongst the most critical of those audiences. And many of those, again, as we touched on earlier on, have never had the opportunity to understand how progressive organisations manage change and scale it.
Is there a case then, is the problem that we don't know who those progressive organisations are, whether they're schools or business?
Well,
in which case do we need to do that?
I personally think that there's a big role for companies like Dell. We used to do a lot of that when I worked at Microsoft, about making those schools really visible. I think there's a way in which that can be articulated, but in a way it's not just focused on the technology, it's about the experience, the journey, how they it's almost a playbook. Here's evidence and practice, here's what they're doing, here are the ways in which it's interesting, it's fundamentally different to how the majority of schools are, and here are all the different components, here are the things that you might want to think about, that you can draw from that experience.
It's a big ask, but not impossible.
It can't be impossible if you want to change this thing forward. Otherwise, all you get is incremental.
So Tom, I think